And we're honoring a true hero.
And he's the first guy you'd want to have your back if you're ever going into battle.
Dave was a man with integrity, and he was a living example of what we should all strive to be.
Right now at 5, friends, family, and an entire community coming together today to remember a fallen hero. The ceremony ended just about 45 minutes ago, and this is a live look at the funeral procession as it prepares to leave Watermark Community Church in Dallas. The reality of losing an officer has set in for the Richardson Police Department today after today's funeral for fallen officer David Sherrard.
We've got CBS 11's J.D. Miles joining us live from right outside Watermark Community Church in Dallas, where the service, J.D., I know from your perspective, probably hundreds of officers in that building today.
There were, and the casket is still inside. We're waiting for that procession to begin, but with hundreds of officers who are going to be part of that procession, there's obviously a lot of vehicles, as you can see behind me, involved in that, so it's taking some time to get everything organized before the long procession to a cemetery in Rowlett begins here in Dallas. Officers from as far away from New York came to honor David Sherrard, and he was one of 7 law enforcement officers in the U.S. killed during last week and during one of the deadliest weeks in recent memory for law enforcement officers. The scene outside the church included hundreds of police and fire vehicles lined up in an awesome display of support from first responders honoring the death of one of their own. Inside Watermark Church, there were stories of David Sherrard's valor on the night he was shot and killed while coming to the aid of a gunshot victim. His widow also spoke about him as a husband and father to their 2 daughters. Here are some excerpts from the moving memorial service.
It was no accident that David Sherrard was #1 in that stack that went into that apartment on the 7th of February.
I'm going to miss David. I'm so blessed that we made it to our 15-year anniversary in November and that we made the most out of celebrating it. I'm going to miss our love, our laughs, our silly times and banter, our double date nights.
He was the kind of cop we all wanted to be. Total pro. Go-to guy at all times.
Casket is loaded onto a vehicle. It will come out here onto the Park Central entrance of this 4-lane road and pass this huge American flag. There will be a 21-gun salute outside the church, which is a little bit unusual, but the procession will begin here. It will stream around this road and head out on the freeway to a private graveside service in Rowlett. Live in Dallas, J.D. Miles, CBS 11 News.
J.D. Miles, thank you for your perspective. To our Dan Haggerty now, who is live along the procession route in Dallas that J.D. was just speaking about. Dan, I know you've spoken to a number of people who came out today to honor David Sherrard. What are you hearing?
A lot of the same, Doug, things. People very sad. A lot of people didn't know this man, but they know the sacrifice the police make, using this as an opportunity to teach that lesson to their family, to come out here and just soak it up themselves and realize that these folks put their lives on the line every single day. This is the Mid-Park overpass on 75. You see behind me the procession is going to be moving down here once it begins. And take a look at the overpass. It's lined with Dallas firefighters, fire trucks with the lights blaring, and a lot of folks just from the community mixed in. We did speak to one man that I thought he had something really poignant to say, and it was he's a former deputy who said he's been a part of one of these processions before, and as somber as it is, there is something that can be said for the folks who show up to pay their respects. Listen to it in his words.
Whether they're pulling over and standing out with their hands on their heart, or a salute, or those that take the time to come and just observe the procession. As an officer as a uniform wearer, it is so uplifting and it is so encouraging and gratifying. It makes you somewhat whole again.
You will notice some children out here. A lot of people have been bringing their kids by, and I mentioned that just kind of right off the top, and they told me it was that chance to explain to them not only, this is what police do for our community, but also this is the reality of the sacrifice that they potentially have to make while doing that duty. It is worth mentioning to folks out there today, you notice how busy things are behind me. There are going to be some closures when the procession starts to move through on the Bush Turnpike in between 75 and Miller Road as officers and Officer David Sherrard is taken to be laid to rest. Reporting live Dan Haggerty, CBS 11 News.
Dan, thanks for the perspective there. Can't say enough about the people who take time out of their day to come out and simply salute this man. There is an active fundraiser as well, if you didn't know, for the Sherrard family. Both Whataburger locations in Richardson are going to donate 20% of tonight's sales to the family. There is a restaurant we know, Richardson Square, or you can go to the other location, which is North Coit Road. And they'll do that from now all the way until 8 p.m. tonight. Dialogue Institute Dallas also is holding a fundraiser lunch, we hear, this coming Sunday. The Institute's going to match 100% of donations at that luncheon, and then they're going to give the money directly to the Richardson Police Department, who will then in turn pass it on directly to the family.